Today we're going to talk about the wrist, how that can affect the elbow, which can affect your shoulder, which can affect large movements such as pull-ups or pulling. So today we're going to look at the wrist, and we're going to look at deep back line of the fascial structures of his arm, and we'll look at how that plays a role with pull-ups or pulling down or many type of athletic endeavors. So first thing I want you to do is show me chopsticks. Mike's awesome with his chopsticks. Good. And so you can move it really well. We got two areas here and they come together. When you can grip, try to grab my thumb, you grip it, that's pretty good. I can't pull away. Now if the chopsticks aren't held well, if we can move it like that, now try to grip my thumb, and it's really easy to slide in and out. So the way these two bones are, or these two sticks are positioned, can play a role in what happens down here. So we're gonna look at Mike's. I'll take those. And we're gonna hold those pinky and thumb together. And these two bones are his chopsticks. I'm gonna pull apart and you're gonna resist me. And you're gonna resist me. And you're gonna resist me. So, somebody does pull-ups. We have a muscle that can play a role called a pronator teres. It comes right across here. And what we're gonna do is look and see if that pulls those chopsticks out of alignment. So I'm gonna take his elbow joint and kind of shove to one direction, and then we're gonna retest it and hold. And that's nice and strong. Now, if I take my thumb and go to the olecranon right here, the elbow joint, and push that out, that's kind of how we presented with, that can push this chopsticks out of alignment. And hold, and that plays another role, okay? So his chopsticks are out of whack, and it puts him in a neurological compromised position. Muscles are fine. It's neurologically his body doesn't feel as efficient there, so it protects by releasing those fingers. So if we put him in a more optimal or default mode, which is here, that's going to strengthen grip. Big with fighters and jiu-jitsu, big with baseball players, their grip. Anything that you use that grip is a very important test to look at the elbow function. It doesn't stop at the elbow. Elbow is a joint that expresses what's going on upstream, downstream, or both. So when you're doing a pull-up, there's muscles that are engaged. So let's have you go ahead and turn around. As we see, everything's connected. We're all connected through systems and not parts. So we're gonna look at the role of the deep back arm line, which comes from the inside of the pinky finger, around to the trap, into the rotator cuff, up to the rhomboids and neck. All right. It also will come into that lats, which will play a role as well. So, which are these muscles right here. So these are all connected into a line. We want to make sure they're all moving. What I see is people will try to use that thumb to pull up and in and use more bicep, and that becomes more of a compromised position. What we want to do is use our anatomy to become efficient and look at the inside of the pinky. We use a little kinesio tape to show that line. And you can see the spiral, which you'll see a common theme of the body. If you want to look at a common theme, look at spiral. That's how we generate force. It's going to come through here and up through there. And then we'll actually carry on to the other side so you can see how they're both connected. That line is going to come here, and we want him to do a pull-up. Now I want you to focus on that pinky finger and head on up and do a pull-up. And you can see how that tape moves through. Awesome. So again, if we're doing a sport where we require grip and pulling, we want to A, check the grip, check the elbow. B, we want to make sure we're engaging the right muscle groups and then mount right muscle systems. Pinky, elbow, posterior shoulder, deep arm line.